Alright, let's go ahead and get started again. Welcome back. We're going to do a little bit more tweaking on the back end here. So, first things first, let's go ahead and I'm going to want to move some vertices here. Okay, move this forward some. Okay, make sure nothing's getting too messed up. Okay. Just going to grab these, move this forward a little bit more. Okay, that's good. Okay. Check out the back end here and make sure that we're going to have enough space. Okay. Let's go ahead and delete our Symmetry Modifier. We don't quite need it yet. We need to work on the back end here. And control points. Okay. Make sure that we're not breaking it. Looks like we're okay. Alright, good. Okay, we'll go ahead and leave that the way it is. And we'll convert to a double poly. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and put our Symmetry Modifier back on. Mirror. Alright, come on. Flip. Flip. There we go. Let's just make sure it fits nicely. Okay. There we go. We can work a little bit better on stuff that we need to work on. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with some more cool stuff. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take a cylinder, auto grid. Okay. Let's go ahead and actually I'm going to leave some height segments on it. We're going to convert it to an editable polygon. And let's go ahead and do an FFD. do a cylinder F50. Okay. And go on the control points. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay, convert that to an rebel polygon. Okay, let's select all these faces. Make sure we got everybody. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, we're going to do some beveling to create a okay. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and apply. Because now we're going to come with a 0. And we're going to come in just a bit. Okay, negative 0.005 maybe? A little bit more. That's good. Apply. Change it to 0. And we'll change that. Not too much. Just good. Okay. Nice little plate detail there. Okay, come on down to here. Same thing, we're going to bevel. Okay. And we'll come out. Bevel. Down and in. Okay. Select here. And do a loop. Throw a quick chamfer on it. Okay. Come here. And we'll do this one. And I think that one. Loop. Again, we'll do another quick chamfer. Bring it in a little bit. Click OK. Okay. This was going to get buried, so we don't need it. Let's go ahead and chamfer that real quick. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at Mesh Smooth. Let's see what that does for us. That looks pretty. Okay, let's do a 0.5 and see what that gets us. Okay, that's a 1. I don't think we need 1. Let's go ahead and do a 1. Okay. Looks good. Turn that off. Okay, let's go ahead and move it over. Move it in. Okay. Zoom. Okay, we're going to go ahead and cap that. Okay, select it. And bevel. Now remember, as you're doing this, it's doing the exact same thing on the bottom. Okay. If you don't want that big of a turbine on the bottom, bring it up a little bit. Bring the whole thing up a little bit. Okay. I'll bring that up just a bit. I'd rather have more turbine on top than on the bottom. Okay, that's good. Alright. Okay, we're gonna have the some more like vent armor coming off of here for the engines, main thruster thingies, and we're gonna have some pipe detail coming down here. I want to finish chamfering this up. Okay. Chamfer these edges up a little bit. Well, I don't want to do a ring because it'll end up selecting edges I don't want it to. All the way down at the end where we did the mesh smooth. We just simply don't need to do anything with that end, so we're not going to play with it. We're just going to go ahead and select what we need and get it done. Okay. Alright, that's good. Now if you want to clean off the inside of here, not that so much, but here, clean up some of these polygons, all you really got to do, select here, grow, grow. Okay, grow one more time. Okay, shrink. Zoom in. Make sure we got what we're looking for. Shrink one more time. Select. Okay, shrink. Delete. Select, cap. There. Now if you want to add some more bevel detail in there, you can. It's available to you. Okay. The reason we did the mesh smooth is when we use the FFD modifier, it bends faces. So if you're not careful, you'll end up with some really severe non-linear faces. So you're better off, if you're going to be using FFD, to go ahead and throw a mesh smooth on afterwards to make sure that you have the geometry that supports what you're trying to do with the face. So let's go ahead, come over here on this side, And let's go ahead and start adding in some small plate detail. Actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build our little engine covers first, and then we'll get to what we're going to do with the actual plating. So let's come over here, addable polygon, select this face, this face, this face, this face. Let's go ahead and shift and drag to about here. Click OK. Okay. Select edge, shift and drag. Okay. Scale it down. Alright. Okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to cap it. Okay, and let's see if we can do this by beveling. It might be kind of fun. Okay, let's go ahead and bevel. And let's see what we're doing. So they get progressively smaller as we go. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do this. Turn bevel off. Just gonna move this way a little bit. Let's get our shape. Okay. Okay, let's have a look-see. Okay. Editable polygon. Select, shift and drag. Okay. Actually needs to get a little bit smaller. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, let's have these here. Go ahead and move them in a little bit. Okay. Shift and drag again. Okay. Shift and drag again. Okay, and then shift and drag one more time to get what we're looking for right there. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my slice plane and I'm going to go ahead and rotate this. Let's go ahead and Control Z that and turn on our angle snap so we get 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Move it on over. Try to line it up a little bit so that we know exactly where we are. Go into our top view. Okay. We want to line it up right there. We're going to go ahead and slice it. Okay, that only slices the portion that we have selected, which is what we want to do. Okay, so go ahead and turn that off. And we're going to go ahead, for right now, go back into our perspective mode. Let's go ahead and select these buggers. Oop. Control. We're going to go ahead and detach them. Click OK. Oop. Turn that off. Select. Let's go ahead and isolate selection so we can work on it a little bit. Okay, start off with deleting this all. Don't need it, don't want it, getting in the way. Okay, we want to leave a little bit on there. We need to bring these out a little bit more. Kind of even it up. Just a little bit. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's go ahead and just select all. Just run a chamfer through it. Maybe not so much. That's pretty good. I like the way that looks. Okay. Let's go ahead and we got some small details to add in that we're going to do right now. Okay. Grab these. There's a couple of different ways that we can put this little detail in there. Quite frankly, the easiest way is going to be to do an inset. Let's just make sure that we don't, squish it up too much. Let's go ahead, click OK. We're going to actually inset it one more time. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go into these guys here, and we're going to start making them roughly all the same shape. Okay, if you have to square something up, just square it up. They should all be pretty well square. Let's go ahead and make them a little bigger. Let's go ahead and make this one a little bigger. Well, like I said, we want them all roughly the same size. Need be, we're going to grow and we're going to move them into position. They don't go in the middle. Okay, right about there. Okay. Now, see, that's basically done. We just need to take them and extrude them inwards. Okay. Just go ahead and click OK. Grow. And we're going to go ahead and chamfer. Click OK. Now we got those done. So I'm going to do the rest here. Okay. Scale. Okay. We're going to want to do this in our local. Okay. Let's go ahead and scale this one in. Scale this one out. Now, if you have to, scale the whole shebang so that it fits better. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and we're going to scale this line to square it. Looks like we're going to need to square this one too. Okay. Same thing here. And here, let's just go ahead and grab them both and square them up. Okay. Just grab these and square these up just to make sure they're square. Okay. This one's got to bring in a little bit. Okay. That one looks okay. Let me just bring it out a little bit just to make sure. Okay, now we're going to need to go ahead and extrude. Click OK. We're going to grow. We're going to select our edges and we're going to throw the chamfer on it. Click OK. Now instead of doing that to basically all of them, since they're all just copies, we're going to go ahead, select these two, delete them. Okay. We're going to grab this guy. We're going to go into our view. We're going to go into our move tool. Select and drag. Click OK. Select and drag. Click OK. And then we're going to go ahead and delete this. Select and drag. Click OK. And there we have it. Okay, exit isolation mode. Okay. And actually, it looks like we're going to need to bring the whole shebang down a little bit. Okay. There we go. Okay. And I'll just take that off. Shift and drag this guy to there. Click OK. And okay, Control Z. Alright, that looks good. Okay. Now, this up a little bit. Move this up a little bit. Alright. Okay, because now, we need to come over here. Zoom in. Okay. And delete. We're going to grab our border. We're going to cap it. We're going to select our friend here. We're going to inset. Click OK. Sure we don't have any funky broken verts or anything, which we're good. We're going to go ahead, extrude by 0. Click OK. We're going to bring it in about there. And now we're going to go ahead and scale it. The reason we did that way instead of using the bevel tool is because we have all those extra vertices from when we chamfered. And we don't want to break our geometry. Okay. Okay. Smooth that out a little bit. There we go. That's good. Just like that, I guess. Okay. Grow. And yeah. Okay. Let's grab here. Just go ahead and just grab these. Be easier. Move it. Chamfer. Throw a little bit harder chamfer on it. There you go. Good. It's good. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what else we can do to this thing. I think that's going to be it for this particular part. So we're going to call it a day here, and we'll see you in the next bit. Bye-bye for now.